Good morning. This is Amy McCullough with the National Weather Service office in San Angelo with an update for the weather briefing this early Friday morning. We got a little bit of a longer briefing than usual because we have a lot to talk about today. So I started out with a quick summary slide today. We're going to be looking for some minor flooding along the North Concho River this morning in northwest Tom Green County, across Carlsbad, and as the water travels into the state park over at O.C. Fisher Lake. We're also going to see more heavy rain today and tonight, with a flash flood watch continuing through tonight. We're going to see the rain continuing into Saturday, especially in the southeast counties. And be sure to be safe if you're planning to go somewhere tonight and Saturday. There are a lot of outdoor activities occurring tonight with Friday night football and many things going on this weekend. So first we'll start out with the radar this morning. This radar image was taken about 5:15 this morning. And we can see rain already occurring from north of San Angelo up toward Abilene. This rainfall was moving to the east and was producing rainfall amounts this morning about 1/4 to 1/2 an inch for some areas. We will see this rain increasing through the day and especially this afternoon and evening as a weak cold front moves down across the area. We'll see that cold front focus a lot of showers and thunderstorms right along and ahead of the boundary. So watch out for increasing storms today and tonight across the area. Now we're going to look at the rainfall for the last 24 hours and see the areas where the ground is already very saturated. You see the red here across western Sterling County. That is an indication of 6 to 7 inches of rain that is estimated by the radar for the last 24 hours. Now this rain has created a rise along the North Concho River, which goes from Sterling City area down to the southeast towards San Angelo and enters O.C. Fisher Lake. Now we are seeing rises along the Concho River due to this rainfall. We had a flood at Sterling City. It reached moderate flood stage at the river gauge there in Sterling City, and now this water is heading down south toward Carlsbad and O.C. Fisher Lake. We also had some rises on the Colorado River near Silver and way up north of Abilene at the Brazos River near Hawley. We'll start out looking at the North Concho River at Sterling City, and this shows that the river rose yesterday evening to about 22 feet, which is moderate flood for that area, but it is now falling as the flood waves moves downstream on the North Concho River. Now here we're looking at the North Concho River near Carlsbad, and just over the last few hours this morning it has started to show a rise. At about 5 a.m. it was a little over 5 feet, but we are forecasting it to rise to 14 feet or minor flood stage here in the next several hours this morning. This water could cause some lowland flooding around the Carlsbad area, some secondary roads and low water crossings, and also we have to watch for maybe some water on 2288 as the water enters the state park going into O.C. Fisher Lake. Now for the rest of today, we are looking for heavy rainfall to continue today all the way through Saturday. Now the best area to see the really heavy rains over the next couple days will be to the east of a line from Abilene to San Angelo to Sonora. Some areas across Brownwood to Mason areas could see rainfall amounts over 5 inches over the next 24 to 36 hours. So definitely some more heavy rain expected, and some of these areas that are even forecast to see lighter rainfall in the 1 to 1.5 inch range. These areas could also see some flooding because of all the heavy rain from yesterday has already saturated the ground. So we do have a flash flood watch that is in effect through 1 a.m. early Saturday morning across the entire area. We're looking for rain to continue, especially this afternoon and evening and into the overnight hours across much of west central Texas. Additional rainfall amounts of 1 to 3 inches, with even a few spots across the eastern counties seeing 5 or 6 inches possible. Flash flooding will be likely at low water crossings, urban areas, and other flood-prone locations. So a little bit about some flash flood safety here. 2 feet of water will move most vehicles, and 6 inches could knock you off your feet if you're standing in the water. Be sure to stay away from creeks and ditches, and especially important, be careful at night if you're going out to any of those Friday night football games across the area, because it is very difficult to see floodwaters on the road at night, and the road underneath could be washed out and you would never see it. So definitely be careful over the next few days and seek higher ground, and be sure and turn around, don't drown. Stay tuned for later updates from the National Weather Service.